Good morning. I hope all is well. What am I doing? Doing things. Just looking to see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, I gotta fix a couple of settings real quick. And don't know if you can hear the laundry in the background, but needs must as the devil drives. It's finishing up. Let me go ahead and make sure my video capture is doing precisely what it needs as it filters things. Where I discovered some delightful settings that need to be just adjusted just a wee bit, just a hair. Okay. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Cool. Excellent. Hi. How's it going? We're doing Frostpunk. Let's see if everyone freezes to death. Okay. Are we there? Yeah, that's about what we wanted to do. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do this thing. Resume story. We're on day 3. When hope or discontent starts to get out of hand, look for laws in buildings that affect them. That's when you start building fighting arenas and let them tear at each other. At the onset of the Great Winter, many scientists and explorers traveled north to study the causes of the calamity and survey for places to build the generators. Up north. Okay. It is 4:57. We're going to have an end of shift soon. And I got to figure out what my strategy is. Figure out what am I doing? I've got basically almost everyone working. I've got some engineers that are a little idle at the moment. Current efficiency. Unemployed delivers 33.7. Best efficiency 67%. What are you doing here? That's the medical post. This is what I want. Waiting for workers. All workspace is full, so... What? Am I doing something wrong? Dismantle building? No. Working hours. They work until 1800. What are you doing? You're building? What are you building? You're building this. Ah, that would explain it. The hunter's hut. Let's let them do that. Hunters. Well, this is workforce. Okay. Some buildings, such as the medical post or the workshop, require intense mental labor from the people employed there, and as such can only be staffed by engineers. Workers only provide manual labor. Children can't be employed at all initially. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right corner. The Hunter's Hut only employs workers. The cookhouse employs both workers and engineers. Okay, I didn't know that. The workshop only employs engineers. Makes sense. Switching between buildings. By clicking on the arrows to the left and right of the upper part of the building panel, you can quickly cycle through all the buildings of the same type. This comes in handy when your city starts getting bigger and you want to check the condition of all your healthcare facilities, for example. Okay. Right. I should probably build roads. Roads sound good, don't they? Use the workshop. Research. Use the workshop to develop new buildings and improvements. Tech 3. You can boost research speed by building several workshops. One workshop up to 100% research speed. Two workshops is up to 130%, 130%, 3 is 150, 4 is 160. Okay. Research is grouped in tiers. You have to research a tier upgrade before you can start researching technology in that tier. Researching each topic costs resources and takes time. Yeah, there are several things we're going to want to look into. In particular, we want to make sure we can actually get a coal mine going very soon. We want to get that happening. We need some coal mining to happen, so we don't freeze to death. And hunters. Hunters leave the city to hunt in Frostland. Not Greenland. Frostland. That's where we are. For food. They work from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. Oh, okay. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase hunt yield. That'd be bad. How many... So they go out at night to do this. We're not finished building it yet. We need to finish building it, then we'll send them out. Okay, good. Hope is up. This could be an opportunity, if we would like to extend work hours, to make things happen. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Cookhouse has a couple of absences. I put 5 workers in there, so that's the most we can do. I could add an engineer. All workplaces are full. Can only have 5 people working there at a time. Gotcha. We have 12 hungry, 0 starving, which is nice. 7 sick, 0 gravely. 40 homeless. We need to fix that as soon as we can. Yeah, I've spread myself out quite a bit. There's only a certain amount of efficiency coming out. I'm wondering if putting a bunch on one will actually help instead of spreading it out the way I have been. What do you want? I mean, heat is important. There's no denying that. Where's the beacon? Yeah. Resources. Faster gathering. It's not a bad idea. Coal thumper. Sawmill steelworks. Coal thumper injections? That sounds exciting. Coal mining starts here, though. Food, health, and yes, technology. Hunter's gear is a thing to research. That would probably help, also, to keep hunters from dying. Quite possibly. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resources to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday, enough for 2 gathering posts. Nice. I have to wonder if... Do I have to unlock... wonder what I have to unlock to make this, because what I want to get at is coal mining. And but it's not connected to that directly, so I'm wondering if I can just do any of these and be able to get at it. Employing better tools and methods, people gathering resources from coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage will work 15% faster, whether using gathering posts or not. I mean, that's going to be good. Yeah. We must embrace the outside. The frozen horrible outside. Steam hub, when powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. It'll be good to get that. I'm still not completely sure how that will work. Hopefully. There will be tutorials coming, more tutorial panels coming to help tell me. I'm going to hit start on faster gathering, I think, and then hopefully that'll give me access to start coal mining. Because that's what we really want. We want coal mining. And sawmill and steelworks will come in handy as well, but first we'll start in coal thumper. I mean, hey, you know, who wouldn't want more coal? But I got 46 steel, 27 wood, 1 steam core. This takes 10 wood to research faster gathering, so we're going to do that first and see what happens. Okay, we've started working on that. Even though we have no engineers working there because they're busy building a freaking hut here. I'll figure it out. Hello, Ozzy. Yes, I'm finding Frostpunk very entertaining so far. I actually this morning again got a little bit of a late start, but hopefully we're getting into it. I keep wondering if I should build roads, but I mean, you know, they've got these paths carved out now that seem to be working out okay. As far as I'm aware, only if I'm building roads, it's to expand the size of the city. So we'll see. Yeah, we have power. We've got a decent amount. We've got more coal coming in than we're burning. So that's the important thing. Make engineers work. Just pause building. Yeah, I want to finish the food hut first, though, real quick. I feel as though that's going to be important. So we do have more coming in than we're currently using, which is good. That may change as we get more ambitious and grind our populace into the dirt. But you know, that's coming. We're going to start being tyrannical just yet, I wonder. Let's see. So, extended shift. Which is something I'm very interested in right now. Can extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. Working overtime causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Let's sign it. Because we need to work a little longer today, I feel.
A new law has passed.
Guess which facility is going to have its work hours extended? Not the medical post. That's 24 hours. Gosh darn it. There you go. Okay, don't want to do emergency shift. Oh, can I not get at it yet? Well, I guess maybe I have to actually have the workers there before I can I can tell them they have to work longer. Maybe. Let's check this out. Can I extend it? No. Oh, wait, it's over here. Okay. Excellent. So right now it's at 8 to 18. Yes, work my engineers. Okay. That's the main thing we're gonna do it on. I want them working I can't set working hours here yet. But that's going to be nighttime anyway. Cookhouse. It's not going efficiently, but I'm not going to make them do everything else. Stockpiles. Make the stockpiles work. Yes, tents. That's mostly it. The medical post is already 24 hours, so I think we're doing good. Okay. I am going to actually unpause it now in the hope that people do things. Build! Build, damn you! What, 10 hours isn't enough, I suppose, in our circumstances. Yeah, discontent went up. Well, you know. I know, lack of shelter. I'm gonna get us... Because the next thing we need to work on is,
Workday ends. It's time off.
people from our convoy. With basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon. Scout Frostland to save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Yes. Should build only medical tents and houses in first ring. I mean, you know, we're feeling this out as we go, so I'm going to do this entirely wrong, and I'm just going to be delighted as we do that for the right now. But I appreciate the advice. No. I'm basically gonna. Yeah, I'm employing a strategy where we're trying to make that work. Now, is anyone coming in to try and do a little bit of work, just a little bit? Or did the shift ending? It's inoperative because I need to actually put people there. Wouldn't that help? Wouldn't it? Yes, of course it would. Weather changes. Yeah, and actually, I'm planning to redo the first ring once I get further out, but we got to get further out first. We got to expand the heat ring. Temperature in the city is constantly changing. Pay close attention to the forecast for the next 5 days that is shown to the right of the temperature at the top of the screen. Oh, good. A thermometer icon indicates the direction of the temperature change. However the mouse over it for details. When it gets colder outside, the temperature inside buildings drops as well. Buildings differ in the amount of protection they offer from the cold. To see all the factors affecting temperature in a building, hover the mouse over the thermometer icon in its panel. Yeah, I would guess the cookhouse generates more heat in and of itself. Okay. Oh, hey. Yes? Sleeping outside. Housing protest. Captain, some of our people are protesting against the lack of housing. Last night was not the first they had to spend outside. They want you to see to their needs immediately. See, that's the thing. We're full right now. We need another ring. You have 1 day to provide shelter for 20 people. You have 1 day to provide housing better than a tent for 20 people. Which I might actually be able to do. I won't address this right now. Discontent will rise. Yes. I'm not going to address it right now. I want to get them shelter. But I mean, tearing down tents and building houses would be perhaps an option, but we gotta tough it out until we can actually get a little more room here. We're diving into the plan that we set. Okay, now there, discontent. Okay, let's actually staff this freaking hunter's house if we can and actually get people working. Where shall I pull from? I shall pull from basically anything other than coal. How many people can the hunter's hut take? 15. Alright. Not going to pull a full 15, but I've got some idle engineers, so I'm going to use them to replace some of what I'm taking away. Let me go ahead and head up here. Hello. Hey, Kino, how's it going? There's a building gathering post, you should use it. I'm sure we'll get to that. Let me see. I mostly just put them on wood crates. Yeah, I don't think we need as many workers on steel right now because we're doing pretty well there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get us food. Do I want to fill up all 15 of these? I might probably do. Let's see. We get at least half of it full, half of its capacity full here, so we can figure this out. Okay. Protesting, oh good. Maybe we'll get to it. There's a lot going on right now. Okay. I have one left we can pull. Alright. We shall do it. Alright. We'll try that. Is anyone actually doing any work? Working on faster gathering. Protesting delightfully. So here's the thing. If I build anything else, there's not really going to be room for anything else. Not right now. Like for example, see, it's all full. It's all full right now. So you're going to need to do a few things. See, let's take a look at that gathering post. Let's actually take a look at the gathering post and not. There we go. People working here gather resources from nearby coal. There we go. Things are happening. Coal files. Okay, I gotcha. Family torn apart. People from our convoy. So a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send out. She urges you to hurry. We will do what we can. Okay. No, that's fine. We're going to send out scout teams eventually. Let's see. What did we... Is this your first playthrough? Yes, this is my first playthrough. I am returning to this after last week. I just started last week and I only played for like about an hour. So we're very close to the beginning right now. It's basically what's going on right now. Just waiting to get to see if everyone freezes to death. Can't wait for that. Thing being, we need to get range 2. We're working on faster gathering right now. And we need a range upgrade. So I think the Steam Hub will be next. That'll be the next thing that we research. Probably should have been the first thing we researched, but oh well. We have a plan. We're following the plan. We could abort the plan, but we'll see what we can do here. Okay. They're out gathering, which is good because we are seriously low on food. See how we're doing. Resting, staying home, resting. Going to rest. Yeah. Oh, I have no illusion that the first few times we do this, everyone's going to die horribly. We're learning. How are we doing? Just sort of wandering. I can't click on any of you. All right. Edwin. These folks are very tired. Very low risk of getting ill. Low risk of getting ill. I can just cycle through them. Alone in this world. So many lonely people. Okay. Yeah. Charlotte Webb, very tired. Alright. Temperature in workplace is chilly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna increase that because we can. We're not taking in double what we need. That's the problem. Okay. And folks getting up. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. Me too, Gladys. We're doing fine, all things considered. All things considered. We have less than a day of food rations. We're going to starve to death. All right. Let's see. Hey fellas, how's that research coming? We got some things we need to do.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Oh, here we go. That's not good. I hope I don't freeze to death on duty. That would be great. I'm getting colder with each day. I understand. Yeah. I feel as though everyone is going to die very shortly.
Time to get to work.
Let's see how we do here. Actually, Base heating level 1. I need something to heat it with. That's the problem. Don't I? Let me actually make sure I understand the heating levels. That's an idea. Some workplaces might be inoperative if the temperature falls too low. So, out of curiosity, Temperature, chilly. -2, +1 is in the heat zone. Low risk of getting ill. Yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting idea here. Let me see here. So if we focus our efforts, say, on a particular location, like, say, the closest coal pile, and you run every one level heat building up to -40? Okay. So what I might go ahead and do is just give it a try building out so that I can throw more tents down. And I will see if I can... Yeah, I think we can go ahead and refocus efforts toward the nearest coal pile, which might help. Yeah. Sort of see what we can do there. What are you doing? Steel wreckage. Let's get you off that. Put you there. And then I'm going to see about building a gathering post over there, because if it only needs base heating level of 1. Don't know if it'll function, but we can find out. Yeah. Okay, we'll look into that. And let me see. What else was I looking for? Oh yeah, no, I gotta keep moving people to the nearest coal pile. Okay. So that's a further away coal pile. So I will take people away. Let me see is there anything further away that I need to... This is the nearest wood crate pile. I just have people spread all over the freaking place. That may be part of our problem. We can get 15 people in here. Let me go ahead and pull these away from here. I feel like distance is a factor here. Steel wreckage, that's a different thing. Although, I mean, that's the nearest steel wreckage area, so... We go ahead and pull them over here. More wood crates here, but I will go ahead and move them up here because that's closer. Okay. Now. This again, nearest coal pile. Consolidation! That's not good. Alright. Consolidating these folk. Actually, that'll make everything else easier. If nothing else, dear God. Okay, and then this one is slightly farther away. Okay. Now, that said, now I need to free people back up because I need to because I want to build a road. But we'll do that in a minute. Make the children build the road. No, let's not do that. Not yet. Let's see. Build street. Building streets. And that'll take us right to it, right? Or does it have to go like... Since that's the path we're taking. How far out shall I go? How long will it take? How many resources will it take? How does this all work? Because if I build it out to here, that'll build it to our biggest coal pile. Will this deplete everything that we have? Let's see just what a little bit of street does. And kind of go from there, yeah? Okay. Alright. Now... ideally... If we do that, will that help us? We'll see. Alright. What am I doing? Who knows? Need to take people off something so they can work on building the street. Let me see. I wonder. No. No, let's not take them off that. Let's not take them off that. It's tricky. I feel as though steel is the safest place to draw from right now. Because we've got a decent stockpile of that at the moment. So I'm going to grab 5 workers from steel just for the sake of seeing how this does. Just figure it out. Alright. Let's see how many people we're killing off right now. Making them build a street through the snow. And actually also my hope, slight though it is to bring people back through, and then 1 man in the kitchen is enough, really? Okay. In extreme circumstances, the generator can be put into overdrive. This will increase the heat it provides, but also put the generator under stress. Keep an eye on the stress gauge. When it reaches 100%, the generator will explode. Oh, we've got to see that. Maybe not yet. We'll see how things go. It's good to know. I want to see if they're going to build this street. I want to see if there's a way to select the street. There isn't. My hope is that going through these well-worn furrows will assist somewhat to this whole process, but we'll see. What are you doing? Okay. What are you doing? Going to build. To build what? Biggest concern is lack of shelter. Don't I know it? You're going to build over here. Okay, I gotcha. Faster gathering researched. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Here, let me pause things for a minute while I'm Well, I'm upgrading our Steam hub. Okay. Oh wait, building our Steam hub, is that, let's see. Our heaters allows you to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises the workplace temperature by 1 level. That's not bad either. Powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Well, yeah, I know that. Okay. And generator power upgrade. Generator efficiency upgrade. Overdrive couplings. I'm looking for the tree. Generator range upgrade. That's the one. I think that's the one I want. So I'm going to research steam hub or heaters. Let's go ahead and research steam hubs. I think that's going to come in handy eventually. I don't know. Improve our buildings now. I'm actually going to research heaters right now. Well, that's on a building level. Well, think about this. Steam hubs consume 3 coal per hour, but you can potentially get multiple buildings next to them. Potentially. Those are out there. Heaters, 1 per hour. Actually, this is looking like 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I'm going to go ahead and research heaters for right now. And we'll see how this goes. You know what? I'm going to save the game here. I can't spell out quandary. I was going to call it research. Okay. Alright. Let us go ahead then. I see that. How are we doing here? Bunkhouses. I would like to build bunkhouses. I may have to like research that where people will start to die. Excellent! Good. I'm going to enjoy that. Let's see. If they're going to die, they'd best do it and decrease the surplus population. Oh hey, I heard something. Thank you. Matthias, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Alright. Thank you for the sub. 9 months, good lord. It's been that long? It's been a while. Okay, citizens in treatment, untreated 9. Maybe I need to build another of those. Okay. What the hell was I looking for? Okay, it was mostly just this, I think. Okay. Alright. Yes. Cannot resume production, requires raw food. Ah, there we go. Yeah, we're for it now. All right. Research, that's right, I was going to set the research goal. I'm going to put heaters in buildings, see if we can actually... Actually, all I really want is to get to level 2. So that I can upgrade the range. I think that's what we're looking for. I will, however, before I check on it, range settings, right? Heat zone range level 2. There are 4 range levels. So that would put us to 2, that would put us to 3, and that would put us to 4, right? Okay, yes. Let's do this. Work, engineers, work. Okay. Here we go. Starting up. Starting time again. Watch people get frostbite. How are we doing? Very low risk of getting ill. That's good. You have 3 children. Work harder! Alright. Is this road built? Yeah, the cookhouse is functioning, but let's go ahead and just get... Let's go ahead and free up some folks. Now, in theory, mild frostbite. Excellent. Here we go. There's that frostbite that I was looking forward to. I see. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Yes. We must do something. Consider signing the radical treatment or sustain life law. I see. Yes, I see. Good. Yeah. Now I'm gonna do something. Child labor, that's the answer. Oh, God. Getting that, yeah. Corpse disposal, we're getting there. Sustain life or radical treatment. There we go. Try everything to cure the gravely ill, from invasive surgery to amputations. After introducing this law, another one can be passed. The gravely ill will be treated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Minus 30%. Minus 30%? I can't see anymore. 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Is that what we're saying here? Discontent will rise slightly. Sustain life. We can't cure the gravely ill. We can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment. The gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated in medical posts. Hope will rise slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. The gravely ill will not be treated and remain a burden. The gravely ill will take up beds in medical posts. That's the problem, isn't it? How draconian are we going to get here? I mean, if... Here's the thing. Basically, what this means is that... Okay, I think I see what this means. This means that if we go sustain life, then that means that basically everyone who turns gravely ill is going to just be there resting forever, or until they die. If we go radical treatment, then 2/3 of the people who are gravely ill will be treated. 1/3 of them will still be apparently possibly a bit of a burden as an amputee, but since I am assuming they won't be able to work so much, but we won't lose them. Yeah. So, not forever. No, it's forever. I can't think past tomorrow. What are you saying? No. Let's see. I mean, radical treatment is looking like a better deal here, because that means that 2/3 of them will be able to go back to work at least. So, I mean, there's that. And then, I mean, if we... Yeah. If we eventually get... We can eventually get a hospital and try to help out people better. But, you know, needs must. Alright. Let's do it. Let's hack off some limbs, shall we? God. Discontent and hope are running neck and neck here. Okay. Now, did we say that we can actually... I just hopefully won't cut my leg off if I fall ill. Why? Why do you worry about that? Let us worry about that. We're the professionals. You start sewing. Let me see if I can build some more housing. I don't know if that's gonna work in the snow. Do I have to increase that is the question, right? Do I have to increase the range before I build more housing out on this second ring? I've got a street, so I can build, presumably. Each heater raises a workplace's temperature by 1 during working hours. Okay. That's the thing, is the temperature is probably going to drop crazily. The temperature will rise 1 level. Day 4. 5, 6, 7, after day 6. It's better to use hubs. Yeah. Alright, we'll figure out what we're doing in a moment. That's the tricky bit. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, in the meantime, we've got the resources, or some resources. Wood, 20 steel. Gathering post. So if we set the gathering post here, next to this street, that will be helpful, one presumes. Okay. Let's give it a shot. See if that'll at least make it easier. Secondarily, because I realized I'm about to be able to heat buildings. I can actually throw more things down here. Hopefully. And we can see how this goes. Let's see. Gather from 3 places. That's cool. I'll be nearer. I have to kind of set them out around here. I should, like, figure out how I want the city to go. That might help, don't you think? Just out of curiosity, I'm not actually going to build it per se. Unless I accidentally do. So we're like going to build around this ring. I think. So I don't think we can Yeah, we obviously can't cut through these other areas, but okay. Huh. Yeah, okay. That'll help. I don't know if that already counts as a street or not, but there. That'll give us a little bit that we're working with, at least on this side. Yeah. Okay. Which wood do we have left? 15? Alright. We're gonna be out soon. We get one more thing of tents right now. Which I shall put there. And we shall see how they do. Place gathering post first. Yeah, I mean it's they're all going to be working on these things. So hopefully, well, hopefully when we go to when the shift ends. We'll get people on, and I've got some idle folks who are going to come in and start working already. I see they're going here. But yeah, we're basically at the point where they're gonna we're gonna have to deal. See. Yeah, we need to get more people into the medical post. Why do we not have enough people in the medical post? It's a great question. Okay. Let's free up some engineers from somewhere to get them into the medical post. Heaters researched. Excellent. Alright, during work hours. Alright. Alright. Moderate risk of getting ill. Better than nothing. Alright. Let's actually take a second here. Alright. Okay. So that we know where we're going here. Oh, good lord, we need 50 wood to do that? That's what... So that's how this works. Alright. Well, we learn. Alright, I understand now. I understand. You need to get more wood. Alright. Let me redistribute folks to the medical post because we need that. So let's see, where did we put our engineers? Where did we hide our engineers? We put 2 of them there. I don't want to take them away from gathering coal necessarily, but their services are needed elsewhere. Okay. Now. We're like refined everything down to where we're almost exclusively getting coal here. Coal production is doing pretty well. I don't want to pull too much from it. I'm going to go ahead and take them off steel. So we're going to get this working then. Alright. Actually, I don't have to take them off steel. What am I doing? I just pulled them off. I just pulled them off of everything else. And we're good. Okay. I've got workers. I've got workers. Okay. And I just built a road to that, so let's go ahead and actually make sure that, okay, we've got workers on it. That's good. Okay. That's where most of our wood crates are coming from right now. Okay. How are we for bringing in wood? Let me see. Wood storage, 32 out of 300, about 84 a day. It can be done. Anything about making it go faster? No? Yes? Alright. No special buttons? We've already researched that. Theoretically, it should be possible. Okay. We've got no one gravely ill right now. 6 hungry. 30 homeless. Alright. We've got 32 wood. We need to get 50 so that we can get to the next bit. So I think we're going to push on so that we can actually get to the next bit. Let's see how we do. Build! Also, Hunter's Hut. There. That will help us gather food. We add more freaking hunters. That's kind of vital. Need to build more of these, actually. How are we doing? Yes, I know we could start researching other things. I want to research these. I know they want us to start looking for survivors, one thing at a time. Hunter's gear. They're not really going to be working right now, aside from, well, I extended their hours, so they're working a little bit, but thanks to better snowshoes and enhanced camouflage, hunters setting up from the Hunter's Hut will return with more raw food from each hunt. That will help. What time is it? No, it's past. They're off shift. And we need to get this to where we can do it. However, yeah, you know what? Before we have, before we actually get to the point that, that's going to cost 10 wood. Ah, resources. Oh well. I mean, you know, not starving to death. Kind of helpful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That'll be next. Need to get more food. It's kind of important. Don't want everyone to die. That's a problem. Alone in this world. No home. Works at the coal pile. Well, if we can make it through, then we're gonna try and get to... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Soup. Oh, I gotta wait. Dagnabbit. I mean, it's a thought. We might do that shortly. Okay. Back to freezing to death. Oh. Yeah, there's a thing I need to check out here. Wait. Okay, no, we're fine. No law, no soup. That's right. Soup cannot exist unless a law is passed. It will burst into existence the moment the law is passed. Sorry, I've just got a notification. Just want to make sure there's nothing exploding. Okay. Alright, cool. We're good. Resume. Okay. It's after midnight. Feed the furnace, feed it! Okay. I might actually, for the first time, speed things up a little bit to get through the night. Look at them go! Oh, hell. 3 gravely ill. This is gonna be awesome. Is there any freaking way to... No, apparently I can't heat the tents. My heating research was in vain. I can heat that though, maybe. Okay. Back to normal. Another day, another shift. Yeah, let me redistribute again. Because I actually realized I need to put people in the depot, in the gathering post for it to work. So let's see, where shall we draw from? Is there any way to just sort of see where my workers are? Alright. First off, what do we need? We need either workers or engineers, okay? We've got a total of 20 folks gathering coal. We have 1 poor bastard gathering steel. We've got 18 people gathering wood. And not a lot of other buildings in which things happen. We have 5 people in the medical post, which is direly needed right now, and they're engineers. Stockpiles. We've got 8 sick absences. Hunts usually take 12 hours. Hunters will return with up to 15 raw food. Only one person working in the cookhouse, but we need people working in the cookhouse. And let's see. No, at this point he need hub. I am not sure what we're talking about, but yeah. Oh, the Right. I'm just fixing the tents. Yeah, we're working on it. Just gotta get our crap together here. See if we can actually make this work. I need to, oh, that's right, I need to reassign. Okay. I am going to take a little bit off the coal. Go ahead and put them there. Don't know how that's going to do. Not terribly efficiently, probably. Alright. See, and that's sort of the thing is I feel like the people sleeping on the ground next to the hub are in better shape than the poor people in these tents.
You're going. Time to earn your bread.
I can introduce a new law now. Ah, excellent. Alright. For gravely ill. 19 sick. That's awesome. We are all going to die. That is our mantra at this point. Alright. We die, we'll take another stab at it. Alright. Extra rations for the ill, overcrowding. We don't have the rations. Soup, on the other hand, we could have in a moment. It's gonna make me unpopular. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. Hope will fall slightly. Discontent will rise slightly, which will put them even closer to each other. Eating soup will cause discontent. Well, you can't make an omelet without a few people starving to death. I think that's the saying. Overcrowding, you're suggesting? Oh, that's nice. Our medical facilities should be fully utilized even if we have to put patients on the floor. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after a day and 12 hours. Capacity of medical facilities is doubled. Using the extra capacity will cause discontent. But, yeah, you know what? That's going to be more useful right now. We've got 19 sick people, so...
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Our sick will be crammed in like in a poorhouse. Yes! If they'll have somewhere to lie, they have a chance to recover. Which is rather the point. Oh, wait, what's this? Hope and discontent. Hang on. Workers needed. There's so much to do and not enough hands to do it. A quick way of addressing this problem is to put our children to work. There it is! There aren't enough hands to do all the work. We'll allow children to be employed in safe workspaces like cookhouses or hothouses. The alternative, it says, is child shelters. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. Yes. Are we trying to head towards maximum maximum Dickens? Is that what we're looking for? What Dickens levels are we looking for here? I don't have much time left. Okay. Let's have a little more happen. Are you folks are you a lot researching so we can gather more food? Because that would be very helpful. $1460 gravely. That's something. Number of 6 going down. Did the thing actually happen, or do I have to press a button to make it happen? Food crates depleted. Ah, excellent. Okay. We'll get more. Hope and discontent. Let's check this out. Hope and discontent levels are crucial. Discontent levels are crucial for the social stability of the city. There are many factors that can affect them. The most important are people's needs. Most of it, Dickens' level is not bad. Most of his heroes survived the book. That's fair. The heroes survive. Everybody else, on the other hand. People's needs. When they are not fulfilled, discontent rises. Laws. Each law affects the mood of your society, so read the description of each law before you sign it. Buildings. By building certain facilities, you can raise hope and lower discontent. Abilities. There are many abilities in the game that can affect hope and discontent. Hope and discontent also change due to random events and the death of your people. Yep. Okay, crates depleted over here. Which has freed up some folks. Since I had most of them over there. Good, there we go. We got 5 engineers who are idle now. Why? Is it because we're not recent? No, we're there. They're at work. Okay. Oh, I see. This is the radius of the gathering post. Okay. I gotcha. Okay, that makes sense now. I'll go ahead and just put them all in there until we figure out what else to do with them. We've got 48 wood. We can start that. We can start researching that next tier in just a moment. It'll deplete all of our wood, but guess what? We'll make it work. In less than an hour, we can actually try to hit that next tier and actually freaking get another ring going. I would be delighted to see that happen. Okay. And then also hunters will be able to bring in more food as of now. Excellent. Hunter's gear researched. Excellent. Drawing boards. It is time. Yes, it will use all of our wood. But we will get tier 1 technologies, and that is where we will actually be able to start doing the things we actually want to do. Took me till day 5 and people getting frostbite to figure it out, but here we are. Probably day 6. I don't know what day it is. Let's upgrade. It's day 6, almost. Is it? Yeah. Ah, here we go. Mild frostbite. Excellent. How are we doing? That's the food place. Coal pile depleted. Gathering post resources depleted. Hey. Let's find out what's happening. Okay. So that coal pile has been depleted. Ha ha! That gathering post did very little. Alright. Need a beacon? What, to get more people in? Is that what you're saying? Well, let's go ahead and see what we got here. We need more coal. Okay, so they're gonna go back to coal. This leaves me with 3 workers free to... Well, ideally I'd like to gather even more coal, but that's its own problem. And I've got 12 wood again. Wrong. No, not what I want to look at right now. So let's see. Oh, the beacon, right. Which would send scouts to research for goods and survivors and bring them to our city lookouts while also spotting coming groups of people. I mean, you know, it's not bad. Only take about 10 wood. I kind of really desperately want to get this the range on the generator hit to out though. That's something I really want to work on. This is a game where you need everything ASAP, at least on low levels of research. I know, right? It's like, I need everything at once, and not enough people. And then you can get more people by doing that. Yeah, it's a lot of trade-offs. All right. I'm just right now this first playthrough. I'm just trying to see how long it takes me to get everyone killed. But you know, if I try, yeah. What? I can't just win automatically? Darn it. Is there a soup button that I should press here? Yeah, just to cause more misery. Yes, no? Alright. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We are actually at pretty much... Yeah, we're about there. So... Also... If these folks are not actually producing anything, that's going to be a concern. What's the next closest coal pile? It's going to be one of these two. Probably, unless there's something miraculous over here I missed. Nope. I think we shall... Well, I mean, there's a freaking deposit over there if we can get a coal mine going. But... Yeah. Let's see. I mean, you know there are furrows to this one. I'm going to go ahead and... try to put them over there for now. So we can figure out what the hell we're doing. And I can probably end up putting another gathering post down here when I'm working on more stuff in that way. I'm gonna finish with all this first. Start throwing them all over the place. Okay. So I've redistributed everyone. Which will help for now. I think, since we are past 11:30, we've got kind of an idea of where we want to start, or and how we want to start working on some of these things. So... Hold on. Not really at this difficulty. You need heaters after 20 plus days. You don't need wood mill at all. Faster gathering can wait about 7 days. I mean, I appreciate the advice, but we're going to see what happens just based... I'm doing this largely on instinct, so we're going to see how this goes. Right now, just gotta... I've got to make my own horrible mistakes, and gleefully cackle at them. That's what people tune in for, really. I think, if nothing else. And dear God, there'll be plenty of opportunity. I freaking 16-6-3 Gravely. So we'll see how this goes. I think, however, for now, as we are cresting past 11:30, and I got stuff I need to get done, I'm going to go ahead and actually pause it here. So I'm going to go ahead. We'll do a new save. And let's see. Yay, death. Okay. We're not quite at death yet. Frostbite? Yes, yay, frostbite. There we go. Death will come soon. Soon. Alright. Okay. We're going to head back out to the menu. Yes. Alright. Okie doke. Alright, folks, thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. This is a lot of fun. I am getting into it. I'm very interested to see. I'm starting to see kind of how some of these things work. And I've had a lot of folks who've been telling me how things work, and that helps too. Thank you. But we're gonna see more of this next week, and we'll try to see if we can get some people killed off. We'll see what happens. Yay! Freezing to death. But what's happening today? Today I'm running around doing a lot of stuff, but tonight we have more Invisible Sun. We have another guest tonight. Tomorrow, again, we're not getting back to one-shots just yet. That's not happening this month, but I've got the schedule together. I've put on my Twitter the overall sort of, the overall, when I say schedule, the overall sort of upcoming preview of games that are going to be happening. So I've got that as my pinned tweet now. We're going to, now on Monday nights, I'm still at the moment running Deadlands over on Tales from the Grim, so that's happening. And then that'll be it again until, on this, and stuff happening around until Saturday morning when we come back around to this. There may also be a, I think possibly on Tuesday, I have to double check, but we're also probably going to have a development session for Invisible Sun somewhere in there. So we're slowly getting back into it as we're recovering from last year. So I'm looking forward to it. We've got a lot coming up. But again, thank you folks for watching. In the meantime, do take care, and I shall see you all of a sudden.